everyone out in YouTube land. It is the Unbanded Sister. I'm reporting in for week 2. I guess I'll start off with stats. So I began on December 17th at 234.4. And my last weigh-in was actually Christmas Eve. And I was 226.4 then. And I am down. I am at 224.2. So I'm down another 2.2 pounds. It was a bit of a rough week this week. I know I reported in my last video for Christmas Eve that I wasn't starting to not feel very good. And I definitely got that stomach flu I thought I was going to get. I got so sick Christmas, which is kind of what I do every Christmas. So I'm really not that surprised it hit me on Christmas. And I ended up going down to 219. I lost quite a bit of weight, so from the 226.4 to 219.2. Now, I didn't record it. I have that memorized in my head because, hey, that's lower than I've been in a long time. So that was quite a lot of weight lost overnight. I felt horrible. I didn't eat. And it's weird with this virus in that I didn't feel nauseous the next day after I finally got it all into my system, but I had no appetite. And I didn't feel nauseous until I ate. So unfortunately it kind of messed with my diet plan. I did awesome for Christmas dinner. I had a couple bites of mashed potatoes and I wasn't feeling good, and that's all I ate that entire day. And I don't encourage this for anybody, but those who are coming off of the stomach flu understand. And unfortunately, even up until I'd say about 2 days ago, I haven't been eating properly. I haven't been eating bad. I just, I have no appetite. I don't know if it's still a little bit of the stomach flu lingering, or if it's just because I went for 2 days where I forced myself to eat and I just didn't feel good, so then I stopped eating for about 2 or 3 days there. So I went 2 or 3 days, I ate maybe once a day, and I didn't even really eat properly. I was kind of relying on my multivitamins and fluids. So I'm having a hard time getting back to the eating. But I did notice I needed to get myself back on track, because what I started doing was I wasn't eating and my body seemed to be holding on to things. I went from 226 to 219, and then I was bouncing back up to like 223, and then at one point I was at 227. So I think it's important you have to eat properly, because if you don't, I find my body was just holding on to what little bit of food I was getting. So I'm back on track. I'm starting to finally eat properly. Today was really good. Today I had my breakfast, my lunch, my dinner. So I'm getting back on track. I'm going tomorrow and doing my grocery shopping. I'm making my menu plan out. Unfortunately, the first time I tried one of those recipes was on Christmas Eve, and I got sick, so I can't necessarily recommend the recipe, because I think if I ever eat it again, I'll probably feel nauseous, so, which isn't really fair, and I wasn't able to cook any of the other recipes, so I'm going to start out fresh this week, and get back on track. So I don't really have any immediate challenges coming up, except that I'm returning to work from our Christmas holidays on Monday, and I'm working another woman's shift too. I'm going to be covering my shift as well as my friend's shift, so I'll be at the school for lunch. So I really need to plan ahead, pack my lunch, not snack on anybody else's. Another one of my coworkers has a sweet tooth like myself and tends to try and slide me chocolate here and there, but she's aware that I'm watching what I'm eating now, so she's pretty good with being respectful when it comes to that kind of stuff, so I should be good. I will probably check it a couple more times this week. I'm sorry I wasn't on more last week. I just wasn't feeling up to it. But I hope everybody had a great Christmas, and I hope you all have a great New Year's. I will be likely checking in tomorrow. A bunch of our friends are getting together. They're getting together at another friend's house, which is kind of a bit of a distance for me, and I don't drive. My sister, who does drive, she's got the baby to take care of, so she won't be attending it. So we're going to have a quiet, small New Year's. And I think my main goal for tomorrow for New Year's is to finish writing out my list of goals and really think about what's important to complete over the next year. And I think I'm going to maybe record a bit of my New Year's for you guys tomorrow. So really there's no temptations tomorrow, and I really don't see any temptations coming up in the next week. I should have a good week. I've started my workouts. I got a Pussycat Dolls workout video. And I find for me to work out, I need to have fun. And going to a gym is not fun for me. I have done it. I would do it. I do it with a friend. I don't do it by myself. So if I'm by myself, I tend to go to videos. And this is a fun and easy video. I recommend it highly. You get to have a bit of attitude and do a little bit of dancing, which, let me tell you, I always thought fat girls can't dance, but this fat girl can dance. Under the instructions of the Pussycat Dolls with nobody watching. So I highly recommend it. I make it a bit of my goal for myself. One of my goals this year is to go to Vegas for my 30th birthday, to learn a bunch of these dance moves and stuff, and flaunt a bit of my my skinny self in Vegas dancing. Who knows? I might end up on a tabletop, but we'll see. Anyways, just to have a great New Year's, guys. I hope you all don't have a whole lot of challenges to face, and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great time.